Abhishek. Abhishek, do you want to record the whole presentation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you control here if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for that introduction. I'm very happy to be here tonight presenting this classification talk. Unfortunately, this was supposed to happen in September, but I met with a car wreck, as few of you may have known. I'm glad I recovered from it, and I'm here tonight to present this. Most happiest part is I have my parents along with me tonight. I'm the second generation Rotarian in my family. I think Patrick, yours is third or fourth generation, I don't know what's that. Second generation, okay. We're maintaining the same legacy here. My sister is a Rotarian as well. And we are continuing to motivate more folks to join Rotary in our circle as well. So, as Patrick may realize, that picture is from our recent convention in Houston. That was my first international convention I had the opportunity to attend right after I moved to Austin. So it was a wonderful event to attend. And PHF, as you may know, I'm a Polaris fellow.
I'm a Polaris fellow.
Yeah, my dad's a Polaris
I'm also a Polaris fellow. In 2000 year.
He already laid all the milestones, I'm just trying to meet them. Whenever possible. I like minions a lot, so that's my minion saying hello to all. So prior to joining Austin Cosmo, I also joined another Rotary Club while I was living in California. I was inducted as a lifetime honorary member there. There's a small story behind it that I will cover in the last slide. And I served as international services co-chair there. I was also a former member on the district public image team on 5170. Right now, I'm working as the public image chair for that club. I manage their website and post updates on social media. I'm very happy when I got pinned here by Lalena a few months back. So great events or memories. So that's why I kind of posted those pictures, and I had great feeling when I was looking for those pictures. Usually I don't spend time looking things in the past, but this classification talk was kind of prompting me to go search for all those events that happened. Great memories. So slight introduction about my journey to the US. I moved here in 2013. I went to school in Rolla, Missouri. I did my master's there in information science and technology. Prior to that, I did my bachelor's in engineering in India. And then right while I was there doing my master's, I got an opportunity with Deloitte Consulting. Then I started my career there at Deloitte Consulting as SAP consultant. So I lived in Chicago for quite a few years. Then I moved to San Francisco. I think I missed the date and details there. Right when I moved there, I got married. So stayed with my wife there for 5 years before moving to Austin. We bought a home here, and that's why we moved to Austin. That's my career journey there. It's hiding my recent employer. I started with Accenture as a software engineer. I was there for about 3 years in my hometown Hyderabad, and then spent quite a bit of time with Deloitte Consulting, traveled across the country, also to other countries through my client projects. It was a wonderful opportunity to meet so many cultures, get myself exposed to a lot of cultures, languages, understand what businesses do, where I can contribute. It was a great learning experience. In fact, if I'm here today confidently, I think I can attribute all of that to my experience at Deloitte. Before that, I was an introvert. I would be the person sitting in the corner, don't know what to talk. But Deloitte put me in so many positions, and I was presented with opportunities to talk to CEOs and executives. So learned a lot during that experience. Recently landed a job at a startup called SnapLogic. Started there early this year. Right when we were coming out of pandemic, I started there as a customer success manager. So I think I can talk a lot about my recent role because I'm still learning, and it's a very interesting role that I'm doing right now. It's partially sales and also serving the accounts that we get in the market. So I manage a lot of accounts in Texas region, but my territory is Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Arkansas. So I have customers around in all these 4 states. Talk to them on a regular basis. I have one slide dedicated to just tell about what I do. Yeah, this is the one. So I need to be a master of so many things at this job because I manage a lot of escalations. What we do as a company is we sell a product. It's a software as a service product. It's basically helping our customers push data from one source to target. It may sound easy, but there's lots of coding many companies have to write. They invest a lot of programmers. What my product does is kind of eliminates the need to code. People just need to know where they want to pull the data from and send the data to. As you may know, all our apps, everything that we see on websites, it's all data driven. So companies are making tons of money using this data. They run a lot of analytics and whatnot to make money. So I'm happy to be working for a company that kind of helps a lot of businesses make money. In fact, millions or billions of dollars. As a customer success manager, I'm the one making customers successful. That's the role. So right from the time somebody buys our product, subscribes to our product, I'm the one making sure they're retained with the product because it's very easy to switch from our product to some other product. So I'm the one making sure I'm getting all the information that our customers need to be successful with our product. There's ongoing updates that we push to the product. So we need to make sure they're all aware of what updates are coming. Like the Apple updates that come, it kind of prompts you to say, what's new in iOS 16, right? I'm the guy who's telling my customers what's new every release that we have. So kind of motivating them to stay with our product and gather more information on how we can improve. And the sales side of it is selling more features. So customers usually come to us with a primary use case on why they want to buy a product. I kind of educate them on what more features are coming through and help them more buy our product more so that it's generating more recurring revenue for my business. In general, my classification is engineer. I'm an IT engineer. So that's why I continue to work in IT companies and stay there. Going forward, I'm planning to pursue my PhD at UT Austin in cybersecurity. That's been there for a long time. I've been already pursuing courses in that area. I already did my distance education in cyber law with the university in India. So now I know the legal aspects of cybersecurity. I also want to know the underlying background or where cybersecurity is actually driving towards in the market. So next 10 to 20 years is going to be a game changer on how we are going to see technology transform. Nobody could have imagined last 10 years the way technology has transformed our lives, right? From the time iPhone was introduced. So next 10 years is going to be drastically different. Alright, now comes my story. My other pin I have on my shirt, it's called Be the Match. So this actually prompted me, or a short story on how I got to know about Be the Match is I was invited for one of the meetings of Rotary Club of Silicon Andhra as a guest member. While then we were doing Zoom meetings. So one of the Zoom meetings, the Rotary Club was running awareness program on stem cell donation. I had no clue what it was. But after attending that meeting, I got to know that everybody has an opportunity to save patients suffering from leukemia or blood cancer, right? So the only thing that I learned was I need to send a cheek swab to this organization called Be the Match, where they save our DNA sequence, right? And when that sequence matches about 75% with the patient suffering from leukemia, what it means is I have the opportunity to donate my stem cells that are transferred to the patient and help them recover from their cancer. Great part of this is I sent my swab in November and I get a call in January, like just within 2 months. There are so many people who send their cheek swabs for 10, 15 years and they never even get a call. So I got a call in January of 2021 saying that somebody has matched with my profile. I wasn't sure whether I had to move forward because then we did not have the COVID vaccine. We only got it in maybe May or April, right? So I had a 6-month-old at home and I wasn't sure whether to do this because I had to go somewhere and donate my stem cells. Even before I qualify for that stem cell donation, I had to pass a lot of tests to make sure I'm healthy enough and my stem cells are healthy enough when they're transfused to the patient, it doesn't cause anything. So I had to go through a lot of tests. I went to Stanford to get my test done and a few more, checklists to be done. Finally, I made the decision that I'm going to donate. And on February 21st, I donated my stem cells in San Antonio. That's
Blood
actually
donation? Blood donation?
blood donation. Yeah, stem cell donation. It was a 7-hour process where I sit in the center and apheresis center and then they start collecting my blood. There's a process to separate my blood, plasma and stem cells. All the stem cells are collected and within a week's time they're transfused to the patient.
7 hours?
7 hours.
You have to sit in the chair for 7 hours?
Yep.
Oh.
I think you can see that picture there where I'm holding the bag with my stem cells there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to sit there for 7 hours straight. It was a very gratifying moment for me because only after 1 year I know whether the patient survived. They keep that information confidential. I was very happy to know that the patient survived, they recovered, and they're doing pretty well. I kind of kept my information anonymous for various reasons. So, but that's the gratification I have. And recently, one of the organizations actually honored me with an award. It's called Indian American Cancer Awareness Network. They're based out of Houston. So they have an annual gala where they honor bone marrow and stem cell donors. So that's actually my introduction to Rotary. Without that other club taking me in, I don't think I would have been highly pumped up and motivated to continue my journey. And luckily I met Patrick at the convention. He was so humble and friendly to invite me to this club. I did not think twice before I signed up for this. I hope I kind of help you understand where I'm coming from, what my background is. Very happy to be associated with this club. Thank you.
How did you, just curious, because you and I met at a private party.
Yep.
So how did you get invited to that private party? Did you know a Rotarian in that room or something?
So you remember we had a lot of stalls, exhibition stalls where lots of our other clubs were promoting their service projects. So I met somebody and they asked me whether I know that there's that Asian reception going on. I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I don't know where it is, but if you can accommodate me, I would love to come. And that person told me, oh no, it's an invite-only event. People have already paid for it. But I thought, okay, let me try my chances. So I just showed up. I showed up, it was fully booked. And they said, okay, maybe we can accommodate a few more. So they only allowed 10 more people because they had an extra table.
Yeah, I didn't pay for it either, so I showed up.
You're special, man.
And you and I, that's what's cool is you and I met, and then 2 of the Rotary International board members said, you better take care of it. I got it.
Yeah. And I didn't know Shaker Mehta was coming there.
Yeah, Shaker and everybody.
Everybody, like the who's who of Rotary was there.
Wow.
So, and I did not know the faces until then.
I thought you were some bigwig Rotarian. Got it.
Oh, I did.
Yes,
I
you are.
shouldn't have told you this then.
No, I love it. No, it's great. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, I actually had pictures of Shaker and other people. I forgot to put it in the slide, but wonderful memories of the convention. I never imagined I could meet all of them. The kind of impact they have across the world and all the Rotary clubs. I think I had one opportunity to meet with Shaker while he was busy loading his plate with the Indian food. I stopped him and I asked, okay, don't you get tired working for so many hours? Because his last year, he had to travel so many countries. Because we came out of pandemic, we did not have Rotary president travel across the world. So he had to take the burden of the earlier president as well and visit so many countries. The thing he told me is, as long as you're happy and you're doing the things that you like, there's no word of tiredness. That always rings a bell with me and keeps me active throughout the day when I'm at my work. Because unless I like my work or anything that I do, I can't give 100%. I'm sure I don't give 100%, but
For
but
now.
at least to reach that level, I need to motivate myself. So without that self-motivation, I don't think we can achieve whatever we do. So folks like them, they kind of influence so many people. I won't forget that moment that I spoke with. So for that $80 I paid that night, I think I will remember his statement forever.
He's amazing.
We have, I think, one more time for one more question for Abhishek, if anyone has any.
Hey, what's you're in the Yosemite Park in your picture? Was it nice?
Oh, it was beautiful. I'm into photography too. So I wanted all my slides to show my pictures, but text wasn't showing well.
Yeah.
So some other day I'll post them on our WhatsApp group.
Yeah,
so that you
please
can
do.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Abhishek, thank you very much.
Thank you.